I used to be super shy when I was in high school. As a freshman, I weighed 86 pounds. So this brought on a lot of bullying, and I got my butt kicked, to be honest with you, quite a bit. At the same time that my folks were going through a separation, so I had a lot of confidence issues, and it was really tough, and it had an extremely negative impact on my confidence, and it actually carried it all the way through my adulthood. And I tried to hide it and mask it, but deep down inside, I wasn't confident at all. I faked it, but it wasn't real, true confidence born from within. So my question for you is, are you struggling with confidence? And do you know that it's holding you back? And are you tired of feeling like I did, that you have this thing in your stomach that you know you've got to increase your confidence in order to be, do, and have the things you want to in your life, in order to accomplish what you want to in your life and business, but you really don't know how to do that. The problem is that proving your confidence level isn't done like flipping on a switch, and I know this firsthand. It took me years to improve my confidence, and the good news is that you can do it yourself. So there's a specific proven formula that you need to do in order to become the bold and confident version that you know you can be. Watch the video today, and I'm going to walk you through something that I've worked on with myself. This was my process, and it's something that I share with people in my life, and I want to share it with you too. My name is Kevin Yoder, mindset coach and creator of the Inner Game of Achievement. I help people improve their patterns of thought so that they can terminate those limiting beliefs, boost their confidence, and accomplish their most inspiring goals for life and business. So how do we get a lack of confidence? Well, for me, it was being small, so that was my physical size. It was a combination of that with parents going through a separation. There might be a couple other things in there, but those are the primary things for me. Where does it come from? Also, well, heredity, genetic. We have a genetic snapshot that becomes a part of us at the moment of conception. So we have heredity, life experiences. Mine was a life experiences situation. There's trauma, parenting. If you're parented in a certain way, there are ways to parent that would instill confidence in your children. And that's something that we work on, my wife and I, with our kids, because we know what that looks like if you don't. So parenting, gender, race, sexual orientation, there's a lot of things that actually cause a lack of confidence. But before I share with you the steps to improve your confidence, I want to share with you the difference between identity, which is the self-image, and confidence. Your identity is your self-image. This is that internal thermostat that I talk about so much. And what it is this regulation system we have within. This is the true identity. This is the sort of person you conceive yourself to be. And the reason why I always use the thermostat as the example, because it's a set point, and we can't act different than the set point. Otherwise, our actions are always going to be consistent with our identity, with our self-image. And this is the part of us that is the genuine part of our personality. It's powerful. It governs everything. It governs all the outcomes that we get in our life, and it's who we are deep down inside. It's who you truly believe yourself to be on the inside. When you lay your head on the pillow at night, that's who you truly are when you're being introspective. And it's not the version you put out there on Facebook. It's not the version that you put out there to the world. It's the version that you truly believe you are. That's your identity. And so the identity is what you really believe you're worth. And then self-confidence then is the means to deliver on that worth. Self-confident people share one habit in common, and you need to write this down. It's the ability to keep promises they make to themselves. And that's a part of the formula, which I'm going to give you in just a minute. It's the ability to keep promises they make to themselves. It's about self-trust. You trust yourself. And every time you do this, you gain more confidence. And what you're doing is you're casting a vote for that sort of person you conceive yourself to be. It's an aspirational image that you're moving into, and that identity that you are developing. You're casting a vote for that. One vote for confident follow through. One vote for I'm the sort of person who says I'm going to do this and I follow through. You see that each and every day. You're casting a vote for that. And the opposite is also true. Imagine the degradation of self when you say I'm going to do this today. If you're in sales, it's easy to look at this one and say I'm going to make prospecting calls today. I'm going to reach out and connect with people. I'm going to make 50 calls, and you don't do it. You're casting a vote for the sort of person that doesn't follow through, which degrades the image and reduces the level of confidence and self-trust, because you're not trusting yourself to follow through. It's super important that you understand these concepts here, that the votes are cast when you follow through, and the vote is cast for the other type of identity that you don't want when you don't follow through. Okay, here's my 4-step process. I told you that when I was in high school, I was 86 pounds and I was getting beat up on. Eventually, I joined wrestling so I could figure out a way to get the physical part right, but ultimately, I was still not confident all the way into adulthood. I'm gonna share with you the process that I learned sort of unconsciously, and since then I've honed it, and then I put it into my coaching program, and this is what I share with people that are close to me and also those that I'm coaching with. So pay attention. If you wanna improve your confidence, you're gonna wanna put these 4 steps into place. The good news is that they're tactical and practical, and you can begin to use them right now. Okay, step number 1, be aware of your negative thoughts. Now this sounds simple, but it's actually not simple at all. If I have 100 questions from coaching clients and people that reach out to me from the videos that I'm doing, it's this one. It's, I have negative thoughts in my head, in my mind, and I don't know how to stop them. And then there's the other group of people that have a lot of negative thoughts, but they're unaware of them. So at least you're in the camp of asking the question if you're asking and aware. So this first step is to be aware of your negative thoughts. What's a negative thought? It's anything that pulls you against or pulls you away from what you are moving towards. So you've stated a goal, it's something you want to move towards, and it'd be the yeah, but you're not worthy of that. It's an unworthy thought. It's a pull against the type of thing that you're moving towards. That's a negative thought. It's anything that is downplaying your ability to accomplish it, anything that says you're not worthy of, any of that. I call them yeah buts. So those are that. So what you've got to do with that is be aware of it. The second step is to strike it out. Ed Milet, I love Ed Milet. If you haven't seen his stuff, go and look at his videos, read his book, The Power of One More. He talks about striking out a negative thought. So what that means is a thought comes in and says, I'm not worthy. And then the idea is that you strike it out. You see yourself taking a marker and rubbing over that word or that phrase so that it goes away. So forever that's completely marked out. Now once it's marked out, it's gone. Interesting, I love that. And the other one that I would say is affirmations. Affirmations, using positive affirmations. So negative thought comes in, I'm not worthy. Affirmation is, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm God's highest form of creation. I love knowing that because of that, I have the power that creates universes flowing through me. I'm capable, I'm worthy, I can do this, I've got this. You see that? Positive affirmations. And that's allowing you to do the third part of that, which is pivoting. Pivot to the opposite. I'm not worthy. Focus on what you want. Become emotionally connected to the thing you're moving after. And then begin to use your imagination, your beautiful God-given imagination to visualize what you're moving towards. And you'll move away from the negative thought and you become visually attached to the outcome, what you're moving towards. Okay, number 2, make lists of achievements every single day. So how do we gain confidence? It's by doing something and following through with it. Okay, and I'm going to get to that last piece in a minute, but just make lists of things that you've accomplished today. What are they? Anything that you did that you accomplished. If you're moving towards something, if it's a small thing or a big thing, make a list, because then you're going to be in the habit of listing things that you've accomplished each and every day. That will help you gain confidence. Number 3, remain optimistic. Yes, be the glass half full type of person. I can't tell you, and you know people like this, you might be this way yourself, is everything has that negative slant to it. If the glass could be half full, the person will describe it as half empty. Or if the day is, like right now, the sun is shining, you can't see it, it's flowing in through this window, and I'm looking at the beautiful sun and grateful for it. Someone else could be complaining about how it's slightly cold. Be optimistic. It's not gonna guarantee success, but I guarantee you that pessimism is gonna prevent you from being successful. And number 4, make a promise to yourself and follow through with it every single day. Wash, rinse, and repeat. When you combine these steps of being aware of negative thoughts, scratching them out, or using affirmations to remove that and think about the thing that you truly want instead, making lists of your achievements every single day, remaining optimistic, and then finally making promises to yourself and doing them no matter what, you will be amazed in a very short period of time, usually 30 days or less, your confidence level is going to start to raise. And as your confidence improves, it's going to attach to your identity, and it makes a powerful duo. Confidence and a self-image that is one of power and boldness and confidence, and look out, you're on your way.